Can't wait to get the new gloves. Good morning, this is Linda Morris, and I am going to be talking about Nikken, one of Nikken's newest technologies, which is the Clarity. Previously, we had what was called Mental Clarity, but they just tore that product all apart and redesigned it and turned it into something even more extraordinary. It just blew me away as I was doing the research on this product last night, and I'm ordering it today. I can't wait to start using this new product. So let me just share my screen so you can see what we're talking about. And the thing to remember here is that I'm a Nikken consultant. I do not work for Nikken, and I do not make any medical claims. So I just did my own research, and that's what I invite you to do, because there's a lot of medical studies backing this product up. So I am not making any medical claims. So you just do your own research and read between the lines is what I would suggest. So anyway, Nikken Clarity, 100% certified organic fermented blend. Fermentation is just helps your body to absorb and use things more efficiently. And fermentation is what actually helps with probiotics in our body. So Nikken has this great little PowerPoint I just pulled off the Nikken library. And why is it not going forward? Let's try this one more time. Okay, slideshow. Or I'll just share it like this, maybe. Let's see. 100% organic. Research. Let me move this other thing that's in my way. 100% organic. Research and development, infermentation, and brain-gut axis. Okay. Combining probiotics with brain boosters, brain-gut axis equals optimum health. That's the importance of fermentation and sprouting. The benefits of fermentation: increases macro and micronutrients, breaks down food for easier digestion, activates good bacteria. The benefits are sprouting. It helps improve digestion, it increases your beneficial acids, and it decreases enzyme inhibitors. What's in Nikken Clarity? It's organic. And actually, these are the ingredients that I just went and Googled and found, the different information and kind of combined it. So this call might be a little longer than normal because there's so many amazing benefits with these products. They're just outstanding. In fact, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do a ginkgo leaf. Oh, you got to, right? So we're going to be doing the highlights in all of them. But it has ashwagandha, lion's mane mushroom, sprouted purple corn, which I never even heard of. It's from Peru. Turmeric, periwinkle, which you can buy periwinkle tea. I now found that out. Bacopa leaf, which I have heard about before, and ginkgo leaf, which most of us have heard of. Who needs Nikken Clarity? Busy professionals, athletes, parents on the go, and students. Increasing demand for products that support the brain as population lives longer. The other thought on this that we've also had is part of the issues about cognitive function, we believe, goes back to the fat-free days. Well, whenever you looked at a product and they took out the fat, they replaced it with sugar. Well, research is showing that cognitive issues is actually like a type 3 diabetes, where the brain's not properly using sugar. The fat actually feeds the brain. It makes the brain healthy and to function better. So to take the fat away and replace it with sugar that actually fogs the brain, that just was not a good era, right? And a lot of the baby boomers were in that era. So that's why we have to actually address it and work on changing things around and start feeding our brains so they can remember, right? Perfect for auto ship. It's great for introducing people to Nikken. And as we go through it's a new item code, new bottle, $49 retail on auto ship. Auto ship, which can be every month, every other month, every 3 months, every 6 months. It can be changed, and it can be actually deleted, or even the date can be changed. So $49. So let's take off that 25%. It ends up being $36.75 on auto ship. and it contains 60 capsules. So a normal serving is 2 capsules a day. So let me go to the really great quick reference sheet that Charlie just emailed me, and I'm going to talk more about it. So this is what Nikken has to say about it. So whether you're a student who wants to excel in school, a professional who requires quick thinking on the job, a senior who wants to maintain memory and focus, or anyone who requires mental sharpness, Clarity helps support your brain power. Organic Fermented Brain Support Blend, a fermented blend of 100% organic ingredients formulated to help you stay focused and mentally sharp. Clarity is designed to help maximize your cognitive function. Fermentation increases the levels of macro and micronutrients while breaking down food that is difficult for the body to process. In addition, some of the ingredients undergo a special sprouting process that helps improve digestibility by breaking down proteins, fats, and sugars into smaller molecules while increasing levels of beneficial amino and phenolane and organic acids. Studies have shown the critical connection between brain function and gut health. They complement each other for optimum results. The features and benefits. Multifunctional organic ashwagandha helps improve learning, memory, and reaction time by increasing the resistance to stress. Ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb, and as adaptogenic as your body's ability to deal with stress and also environmental stress, and been shown to improve the overall health of brain cells. Communication between brain cells and help protect the brain against aging by reducing free radical damage to cells. Organic lion's mane mushroom has neuroprotective properties to help induce nerve growth and repair damaged nerves. That is something I got extremely excited about because I have a pinched nerve in my neck and my shoulder. So I can't wait to get this product. Organic sprouted purple corn is a source of anthocyanins with antioxidant properties that help support brain health. Organic turmeric helps support healthy brain function, blood flow, and acts as an anti-inflammatory agent. We always want to reduce inflammation in our body to prevent disease or help recover. Organic periwinkle leaf helps improve blood flow to the brain. Organic Bacopa leaf helps support healthy memory, focus, and concentration. Used as an adaptogenic stress reducer, anti-anxiety, and antidepressant, sharpens cognitive function by improving the transmission of nerve impulses. Think about all of those people that you run across that are taking medication for anxiety, like Xanax. Organic ginkgo leaf helps promote mental acuity. 100% certified organic ingredients. Amount per serving, 1,000 milligrams. Recommended use, to take 2 capsules daily. For maximum absorption, take separately during the days. So split them up. If you're allergic to any of these ingredients or are pregnant or nursing, consult a doctor before taking nutritional supplements. As with any dietary supplement, keep out of reach of children. Store in a dry place at room temperature. Studies are found in the National Center for Biotechnology Information and the National Institute of Health. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But we do accept miracles every day from taking any of our Nikken products or using them. And let's see, where am I going to head next? Because I have so much information. Let's start with ashwagandha. I'm not going to read it all. And one of the ingredients actually helps with your vision and actually processing in your brain quicker. And you got to remember, I don't have the product yet. So with the somnifera, better known as ashwagandha or Indian ginseng, has been a staple of Ayurvedic medicine for over 3,000 years. The herb has a wide range of activity that promotes physical and mental health, body rejuvenation, and longevity. It is known to inhibit anxiety and improve energy. In certain cases, ashwagandha may also promote healthy fertility. Ashwagandha for energy. Long-distance cycling is an endurance sport that requires aerobic fitness and energy. Just moving right ahead. There was an 8-week study in which 40 elite cyclists supplemented with ashwagandha. By the study's conclusion, significant enhancements in both cardiovascular and respiratory endurance were reported. Cognitive benefits of ashwagandha. One of the main uses of ashwagandha root extract is to enhance memory and improve brain function. One of the mechanisms responsible for this effect is ashwagandha's antioxidant action. Since oxidative stress contributes to neurodegenerative disorders, lessening oxidative damage may offer neuroprotection. Multiple studies have been performed to evaluate the neuroprotective properties of ashwagandha root extract on rats and found that it helps to prevent some instances of memory impairment and oxidative stress of the brain. Ashwagandha to relieve stress. Most people will testify that stress reduces quality of life. Ashwagandha has been documented in Ayurvedic and Greek medicine for its stress combating properties. Let's see. That's all good. Stress and male fertility. And let me go on to the next ingredient, lion's mane mushroom, which I had never heard of before, but this is what it looks like. A mushroom that improves your memory and mood. The lion's mane mushroom in particular has drawn the attention of researchers for its notable nerve regeneration property. Let me move on to more pertinent information. Lion's mane mushrooms are increasingly sold by gourmet food chains. This nutritious mushroom is roughly 20% protein. This is for the vegetarians. Here you go, something exciting. And one of the few that can taste like lobster or shrimp. And it even says it's best when caramelized in olive oil, deglazed with sake wine, and then finished with butter to taste. It can be better if not cooked until crispy along the edges. It takes some practice. Okay, just thought you guys would want to hear that little recipe part here. Lion's mane mushrooms are increasingly studied for their neuroprotective effects. 2 novel classes of nerve growth factors, molecules stimulating the differentiation and remyelination of neurons, have been discovered in this mushroom so far. These cytosine derivatives are termed, oh my goodness, hyacinins and aracinines. The levels of these compounds can vary substantially between strains. Let's move right on down. About a dozen studies have been published on the neurodegenerative or neuroregenerative properties of lion's mane mushrooms since 1991. Since his original discovery, in vitro and in vivo tests have confirmed that these properties stimulate nerve regeneration. Okay, moving on. At 8 weeks, 12 and 16 of the trial, the group showed significantly increased scores on the cognitive function scale compared with the placebo group. The group's scores increased with the duration of intake, but at week 4, after the termination of the 16-week intake, the scores decreased significantly. So what that means is it's something you want to keep taking. You want to keep things working that way, you keep taking it. Kind of like, probiotics, you have to take that every day for it to work. A prebiotic is helping your body to create the stage to do it itself. So that's why people are always continuing to take probiotic, is because you have to keep taking it. Well, it's the same thing with this. You keep taking it to keep helping the brain to work on that cognitive function. Let's see, they did a mice study. The mice were then challenged in a standard Y maze designed for testing memory. Actually, to assess the effects of lion's mane on the type of amyloid plaque formation seen in Alzheimer's patients. The mice were then challenged in a standard Y maze designed for testing memory. Mice fed with a normal diet were compared to those supplemented with a lion's mane mushroom. As the peptide-induced plaque developed, the mice lost the ability to memorize the maze. When these memory-impaired mice were fed a diet containing 5% dried lion's mane mushroom for 23 days, the mice performed significantly better in the Y maze test. Interestingly, the mice regained another cognitive capacity, something comparable to curiosity, as measured by greater time spent exploring novel objects compared to familiar ones. The reduction of beta amyloid plaques in the brain of mushroom-fed mice versus the mice not fed any mushrooms were remarkable. The formation of amyloid plaques in what many researchers believe is a primary morphological biomarker associated with Alzheimer's. Plaques linked to beta amyloid peptide inflamed brain tissue interfere with healthy neuron transmission and are indicated in nerve degeneration. The medical community is racing for an increase in patients with Alzheimer's and senile dementia as the baby boomers population age. Mortality trends related to Alzheimer's are outpacing death rates of many other diseases. This makes preventative and curative treatments of age-related cognitive diseases hot subjects of research. Past 10 years, deaths from Alzheimer's disease have surged roughly 66%, while deaths from other primary diseases have generally declined. In another Japanese study with a randomized sample of 30 women, ingesting lion's mane showed that the intake has the possibility to reduce depression and anxiety, and these results suggest a different mechanism from NGF-enhancing actions. In light of the numerous diseases related to neurodegeneration, lion's mane deserves more clinical attention. If lion's mane enhances memory and as an antidepressant, can consuming this mushroom alter the course of Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases? Could this mushroom help Parkinson's patients of those with multiple sclerosis, or maybe maintain your mental acumen as you age? So let's move on to the next ingredient, which is purple corn. Purple corn is a Peruvian superfood cultivated in coastal areas as well as in the mountains of almost 10,000 feet. There are very few purple plants found in nature, and so for people who are longing to eat a true rainbow diet, purple corn extract is a fantastic addition. Packed with phytonutrients and antioxidants. Purple corn contains a variety of phytonutrients, plant nutrients, including massive amounts of phenolins and anthocyanins. Research shows that crops with the highest phenolic and anthocyanin content also have the highest antioxidant activity. Anthocyanins are a type of complex flavonoid that produces purple, blue, or red colors. Anthocyanins are anti-inflammatory and encourage connective tissue regeneration, as well as being powerful antioxidants that keep us looking young and protected from disease. They promote blood flow and reduce cholesterol. It appears that anthocyanins may stabilize and protect capillaries and blood vessels from free radical damage, and they have been shown to promote collagen formation, which is great for our skin, and improve circulation. Purple corn has a higher antioxidant capacity than blueberries, making it one of the most exciting new superfoods of our time. And speaking of exciting, there is an ancient Hopi prophecy that says when purple corn comes to the west, that is a sign that great changes are happening on the planet. Well, they have definitely come to the west. You can't get it much further west in our country than California, right? Purple corn studies and benefits. Studies show that a diet rich in polyphenolic compounds is associated with reduced risk of developing cardiovascular disease and certain cancers. Recent research in both animals and humans have shown that increasing polyphenol intake can, in fact, we've talked about polyphenols with our Siaga juice, protect against atherosclerosis, lowers blood pressure, reduces blood clots, elevates antioxidant capacity of the blood. A study in 2003 revealed the effects of purple corn on obesity and diabetes. Two groups consumed a diet rich in fats for 12 weeks, but one of the groups also received purple corn pigments. The group consuming the purple corn didn't gain any weight, didn't suffer hypertrophy, didn't suffer that. Didn't show hyperglycemia, low blood sugar, too much insulin in the blood, which is the beginning of diabetes, or increased serum leptin levels, which is another marker for diabetes. Let's see, what else do we have? A Japanese study showed that the pigment in purple corn impedes the development of cancer in the colon. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. There's also some people who claim that purple corn can help us open our third eye chakra since its color is purple. Third eye chakra is responsible for increasing intuition and opening up to spiritual truths. That's always good. Now let's go to periwinkle. These are all ingredients that are in the Clarity. Periwinkle offers a lovely little flower, but it is the leaves and the seeds that are used in folk medicine. The leaves and seeds are rich in the chemical vincamine. I know you guys have a lot of sympathy for me as I'm trying to pronounce all these long, complicated words this morning. An alkaloid that has a positive effect on memory and has long been used to combat the effects of aging. In the body, it metabolizes into the brain chemical vinpocetine. Moving right along, periwinkle herb tea has often been referred to as brain food because it seems to have several positive effects on the brain. The actual taste of periwinkle tea is not terrible, but when people drink it on a regular basis, they do so because it helps to improve blood flow to the brain. One of the key components of periwinkle herb tea that make it so potent is a material known as vinpocetine. In basic terms, this is a nutrient that helps to improve the flow of oxygen and glucose to the brain through the bloodstream. People drink this tea to help sharpen their minds and improve their memories. They also drink it to help maintain peak brain function efficiency at all times. It can help you to focus and be more productive at work and make better decisions in your personal life. Because of the effect it has on improving memory and its general benefits to brain health, it has been said that periwinkle herb tea can help slow the onset of conditions such as dementia and Alzheimer's. It does this by maintaining good health for the blood vessels in the brain and encouraging the flow of blood in and out of the brain. The cumulative effect of periwinkle have earned it the title of brain food tea. Amazing. There's only a couple more. Then I want to get to some testimonies. I know Heather had one from a friend of hers from the first day she took it. Turmeric. We all have heard about turmeric. I use a lot of turmeric when I cook. I did not know that turmeric can tame heartburn and an upset stomach. Turmeric has been used to relieve everything from liver problems to depression to ringworm in folk medicine, but like many alternative therapies, there's not always much research to back up this ancient wisdom. A compound in turmeric may ward off heart attacks, and it talks about the studies around that. It may delay diabetes, and it even fight cancer. Another compound in turmeric may protect the brain, and that's what we're looking at this for. Aromatic turmerone is not as well studied as curcumin, but it is also likely plays a part in the turmeric puzzle. In a recent study, researchers found turmerone promotes repair to stem cells in the brain. The study examined the effects of the compound in rats on a type of stem cell that is also found in adult brains. These stem cells are involved in recovery from neurodegenerative diseases like stroke and Alzheimer's. The compound could potentially be used in the treatment of these diseases in the future. The findings suggest the new study builds upon a larger body of research suggesting curcumin may improve overall memory in Alzheimer's patients due to a wide range of possible pathways, according to a 2008 review. Let's see. Turmeric may curb joint pain. That's another bonus effect. Definitely deemed to carry anti-inflammatory powers. Turmeric extract supplement work just as well as ibuprofen in patients with knee osteoarthritis. That's pretty exciting. And Bacopa. This is an amazing ingredient. The dramatic benefits of Bacopa increase in helping prevent Alzheimer's and dementia. There's an extract of little-known herb known as Bacopa that can dramatically increase your brain function and memory, and may even help prevent dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Researchers may first have been intrigued by Bacopa because of the effect they believed it may have on ancient shamans, who reportedly used the herb to help them memorize epic poems. Now, this really got my attention because I am not good. Okay, that's not true. I was going to say I'm not good at memorizing, well, verbatim, right? I can get the gist of things, but to actually memorize a poem, I can't wait to see how this works for me. Researchers theorize that perhaps the Bacopa plant enhanced the shaman's brain function and improved their memory, concentration, and recall. It's no wonder researchers suspected a link, since some of these epic poems, when they were finally recorded in writing, exceeded 900 pages. And the shamans could recite them word for word. That's just amazing, 900 pages. Improvement in ability to retain new information and increase in visual processing speed. Now that would be very exciting for this call this morning. Today, modern science is confirming traditional wisdom about Bacopa. In studies conducted in Australia and the US, Bacopa improves study subjects' ability to retain new information, and it also helped them increase their visual processing speed in as little as 3 weeks. A study conducted by the psychology department at the University of Wollongong in Australia also showed that Bacopa increases memory and recall ability. Results of a study presented in '96 at the International Brain Research Conference showed that Bacopa reduced the time needed to learn a new task by almost half. Participants taking Bacopa mastered the exercise in as little as 6 days compared to 10 days for the control group. Let's see. It's been extensively tested and proven as a memory and concentration enhancer. But the benefits of Bacopa extend to other mental and emotional function as well. In many areas of the world, Bacopa is also used to treat depression, stress, anxiety, attention deficit disorder, epilepsy, Alzheimer's, mental deficiency. Bacopa may also prevent dementia and Alzheimer's disease. In addition to its short-term cognitive benefits, Bacopa may also prevent long-term cognitive decline. And now on to the final ingredient, one that we have all heard of before, and that's Ginkgo Biloba. It's one of the oldest living tree species on Earth. May improve cognition. Several studies suggest that ginkgo may protect nerve cells against damage caused by Alzheimer's disease. Various studies has also found that ginkgo can help improve thinking and memory in people suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's. Other benefits of the herb include improved learning, enhanced social behavior, better physical function in daily activities, and improved mood. In addition, numerous studies have shown that ginkgo may work in the same way as some prescription Alzheimer's medications in postponing the symptoms of dementia. Of course, not tested by the Food and Drug Association. It helps fight free radicals. We already know about free radicals. It helps boost blood circulation. A study published in 2007 found that ginkgo may help ward off anxiety. Subjects with generalized anxiety disorder and adjustment disorder who ingest a ginkgo extract supported better anxiety relief than individuals who took placebo. Generalized anxiety disorder is characterized by tension, constant worrying, and nervousness, while adjustment disorder is an excessive response to a stressful event. In addition, Ginkgo Biloba may help improve vision in people suffering from glaucoma, which causes damage to the optic nerve. In a study published in Ophthalmology in 2003, researchers found that people with glaucoma who took 120 milligrams of ginkgo per day for 8 weeks achieved improvement in their vision. And I believe I got through all of those. So let me go back to sharing the screen. And Heather, I know that was a lot of listening for you guys. Thanks for hanging in there because there was a lot of long words. But Heather, you know, the big deal is you have a friend that started using it, and tell us about her.
Well, she has had wonderful results with it. She received it, when did she receive that? About, 2-3 weeks ago. And she called me to tell me how wonderful it was. What she said was she was able to sleep and she hadn't been able to for more than 1.5 years.
Wow, 1.5 years.
That's huge.
And that was from the first day, and did she just
first night? She took green Zymes and Mental Clarity on day that she got her shipment. She was all excited about it. And I didn't talk to her then, but I could, I heard how she was excited about it. Because she was saying, oh, I hope I get it today. And then when she got it, I talked to her a couple of days later, and she was like, oh, this is so wonderful. So wonderful. To be able to sleep,
that's so big.
I know, it's huge.
I mean, you don't sleep, you're not happy, you don't remember anything. It's just, it's not good. And if it keeps continuing, it's even worse. I mean, yes. I really, until you and I did the call with Brody the other night, I had no idea. I never thought about taking Clarity because I have a great memory. But to get all these extra bonus effects, I mean, there's a lot of bonus effects here. It's so exciting.
I'm wondering now if that was my, what I thought was my photographic memory. Because when I lived in Peru as a child, I could remember things, and that memory is coming back after the paralysis of a year. It's coming back. So I'm wondering now.
Did you have purple corn?
Oh, yes.
You were in Peru?
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yes. We have purple corn. It's called chicha morada, which means purple corn. And actually, we make a drink out of it. We put the corn itself in a pot with water. We put pineapple, the outside of the pineapple.
The outside?
Wow. Outside of the pineapple. And we also put cinnamon, a stick of cinnamon in there. And we have it all year long.
And then you strain it, or you just...
Yeah, you strain it, you drink it.
Okay, so you strain
it like a tea or like a drink, like a daily drink.
Fascinating. So you simmer it for like a half an hour or something, and
until it gets purple.
Until it gets purple.
Yeah, it gets really purple.
Okay, so you're gonna create that recipe for us so we can post it on my website.
Cool. Very good.
Great. Does anybody else have a testimony that you would like to share about the clarity? Yet. Going once, going twice? No. Wow, a lot of amazing. I'm just so grateful that I get to work with Nikken, and they, being that research and development company, they're the ones that do this research. They search down all these amazing ingredients, find them for us, and then we get to use them and share them with other people. So there's so many great, great benefits to this. That's why I wanted to go into each ingredient, because I had no idea how amazing it was. And I know it was a lot of research. It was a lot of long words, but thanks for hanging in there, and get your clarity on.